hey, I'm not very good at talking about myself. That's why I don't do these very often. I'm Solo Monk, and I'm gonna try to catch you up to date with all the stuff that I've been doing. Okay, so I've been painting a lot. I've been trying to pay my bills with painting, and I've painted over close to 200 paintings this year, and some kind of crazy sober manic energy that's just coming out of nowhere. Deep well of rage and healing that I've been going through for the past 11 months or so. Quit drinking and smoking cigarettes in January, and trying to heal a lot of trauma that I had from being a kid, teenager, being young, and never really gave myself time to heal. I just kind of started playing music and started touring and making records and kind of making art off all my suffering. Never gave myself time to think about all the rage and all the feelings I had. So I'm doing that now. I've been painting a lot, reading a lot. Kind of the painting feels like meditation. It lowers my cortisol levels, and I didn't realize how much tension I had up in my shoulders and my neck and my whole body from just years of not thinking about things I should already thought about and should already got over, you know. I'm definitely about my male stoicism, but it can definitely kind of poison you. You just keep internalizing things and you never really address pain. You just keep moving forward. You're like, it'll heal by itself. Somewhere deep in the tissue, it'll heal. But this stuff doesn't really work like that. But yeah, doing daily inventory of where I'm at as a person, how I feel, and creating lots of stuff. This month, every week I've been putting out a record because I just had like a huge back catalog of music, and it was getting to a point where all of it was just kind of sounded different and was in different modes, so I needed to release all of it. So this month I've been releasing a record every week so far. So far this month, I've released 3 records. Or I guess 4 records now. Hugging a Paper Moon, Dying of Paper Cuts. It's an EP with my friend Owen. He does house music, and I guess he does more than that, but we kind of focused on house music for this record. Shame Tax at the Pillar of Inaction. That's another record that came out this month. It's really good. There's lots of interesting poppy songs on that one. That one has like more of a songwriter vibe. Empire of Unfinished Thoughts. That one's more of like an angular kind of like dreamscape, moody, mixed emotionally. So it's like there's context to the way it's mixed, like there's the reason it's mixed weird is because it's supposed to make you feel a certain way. It's supposed to be fuzzy when it's talking about certain things, and I don't know, you just have to listen to it, try to communicate, and using all the different ways of music can offer. And then today I released an instrumental record, which I just had a shit ton of instrumentals and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. And I had this idea of writing down all my dreams, because my dreams are pretty weird and they're like kind of nightmares sometimes. They have sleep apnea. So my dreams is sometimes my body's way of telling me I need to wake the fuck up. So my dreams are like kind of scary sometimes, but I'll write down what they were sometimes if I remember them. And so I made a bunch of instrumentals that were describing certain dreams. So there's like 17 of them, but there were like 30 of them. So I whittled it down a little bit. I wasn't trying to just flex on everybody with how much music I have. I just have a lot of music. I make a lot of stuff. This is how I heal. This is like my therapy. I'm too poor to actually go to therapy. Too poor for health insurance. Too poor for most things. But I am not so poor that I can't, through my own sheer will, create a crazy amount of art. And that's what I do. That's how I heal. It's kind of interesting. I've learned so much about myself through making things and trying to communicate visually, like in an audio way, like through audio engineering and painting and drawing and graphic design and being a songwriter and being a musician, arranging stuff, directing videos, like all kinds of stuff. So I was just trying to figure out the distance between me and everybody else and why I'm so strange and why there's such otherness to me. It's like a constant conversation where I'm like, please tell me why I'm weird. My brain just works this way. I've just kind of always thought about things too deeply, too intensely. I have to make patterns out of things, I guess, to understand them. I don't know. Or maybe I see the patterns. That's really probably what it is. I see lots of patterns. It's easy to connect things once you start figuring out like the hotkeys for everything. You're like, oh shit, okay. And that's like intellectually, but also just within programs, hotkeys are cool. I think there's different questions you can ask yourself that'll ultimately lead to bigger questions and give you more mobility. It's like, you have to understand how to explain a problem before you can fix a problem, you know? That's why reading kind of helps, education helps. People can solve their own problems within their lives if they have access to information, different types of information, different ways of learning and processing information. Critical thinking, creativity is just problem solving. Constantly trying to find new ways to communicate, even stuff to myself. I'm trying to talk to me on most of my record. People think that I'm like talking about other people, but I'm usually talking about myself. like when I make breakup records or whatever, it's usually about how all the things I could have done better, or different ways I just process things, or how I was the bad guy. Because, if you don't process your pain, if you don't heal, you end up hurting the people around you. And you don't even see it that way until it's like too late. It's not evil, it's just stupid. It's ignorance, There's so much confusion because we don't know ourselves. And sometimes we pretend to know ourselves and put that reflection in front of other people and say, this is me, and that person's like, I don't know. Creates friction. We build our own little narratives, our own little realities, and if they're not on point, you can create dumb stuff. Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm probably just gonna keep pontificating and fucking about, talking about stupid shit. But yeah, check out one of the records. There's a bunch of records out right now. It's on Bandcamp. All of them are on Bandcamp right now, and the Bandcamp is sexandsex.bandcamp.com. It's the TSAL Records, Monk Music, whatever collective. It's just where I put all my records, and I have for a long time. Check out those records. I have a show tomorrow, but you probably won't even watch this before that show. You'll probably be watching this after that show. Yeah, check out some Solo Monk music. I've been putting up time lapses on YouTube, which if you're watching this, you're on YouTube, so or you know about my YouTube. Please follow me on YouTube. Please follow me on Instagram. Instagram is Church of Self. That's where I put a lot of time lapses. That's where I put up my paintings. That's where I put up commission sales and everything else. Anyway, thank you for listening, for watching, for whatever. I appreciate spending time with me.